Hey everybody, Nate Carter here with another Cornerstone Connection daily devotional. Like most of you, when I heard the news about the death of George Floyd, I was horrified and frustrated and angry and saddened and a whole range of emotions. And quickly on the heels of that, I began to ask myself, what can I do to be an agent of change in our country so that these kinds of things don't continue to happen? And I'm going to be honest with you, I struggled with that question, and I'm going to continue to find answers to that so that I can take part in being part of the solution, and I hope you will join me. But one thing that I know that I can do, and I've already begun, and we can all do together, is we can pray. Too often we underestimate the power of prayer. And so I thought I'd use the devotional time today just to read to you several scriptures about what the Bible says about prayer and to let that motivate you to be persistent in your prayer life. 1 John 5:14. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. 1 Chronicles 16:11. Look to the Lord and his strength. Seek his face always. Ephesians 6:18. We just studied this a couple weeks ago. Pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. In Matthew 7:11, Jesus tells this parable. He says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be opened. Which of you, if your son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a snake? If you then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask him? And lastly, 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and get this, and I will heal their land. And don't we desire that? Let me encourage you to be persistent, intentional, faithful, dogged in your prayer life. I made a reminder to myself that I would pray for the state of racial injustice in our country at least once every 3 days. And I'm just going to keep praying that prayer, and let's see what God does. The Bible's clear that he hears us and that he answers the faithful prayers of his people. Will you join me?